Well, I'd be interested to know your answer to this because I suspect everyone has a different answer, but somebody who's been at PlayStation for 27 years, or I think that's right. In your mind, what is it? What is PlayStation? I mean, what do you think it represents? What makes it different? How would you describe it to someone?
I always bring us back to three things, and obviously the most important is the games, and we can get into that. But the second, and I think this is a phenomenon that kind of grows now with each year that passes, is this sense of community that people who enjoy PlayStation are able to participate in. And then third, our brand. PlayStation has always been cool. And I think one of the things that I enjoy most about these formative months of PlayStation 5 is that we're still right at the cutting edge of something that people really want to be associated with, and I think that's great.
I was going to ask then, what do you think makes the PS5 cool? I guess is the word used.
It is, first of all, the games, and you have to come back to that. I said this at the time, and I stand by it. The launch lineup of games was the best we've ever had, and I'd submit probably the best that any console platform has ever had at launch. I think the work that we've done since then with Returnal and with Ratchet and Clank, and actually MLB The Show for the States, which is a fine game, and the pipeline of games that we have coming is just fantastic. It's by far the strongest that we've ever had for any of our consoles, and I can't wait to see these games starting to drop one after the other. Horizon, God of War, GT7. I think that is ultimately what defines us.
I'm wary I've taken probably way too much of your time. So I'm going to ask one final question. You kind of may have answered it just a moment ago, which is that with all the things that are sort of happening with PS5 and actually no, just generally about the future of video games, what do you hope will happen in the future? What is your hopes for the future?
I hope that PlayStation 5, and I really believe the PlayStation 5 will be Sony's biggest and best and most loved PlayStation yet. I hope that will happen. I'd also like to see a world where the games that we make at PlayStation can be enjoyed by many, many tens of millions of people, perhaps hundreds of millions of people. Because right now, success with the existing console model, a really great PlayStation hit, you're talking 10 or 20 million people able to play that game. And if you compare that, and we're talking about games stacking up against music, we're talking about games stacking up against movies. Music and movies, they can be enjoyed by almost limitless audiences. And I think some of the art that our studios are making is some of the finest entertainment that's been made anywhere in the world. And to kind of gate the audience for the wonderful art, the wonderful entertainment that these studios are making, to gate the audience for that at 20 or 30 million frustrates me. And I'd love to see a world where hundreds of millions of people can enjoy those games.